If you are a fan of the Game of Thrones universe, I have some concerning news for you guys. And I'm back from vacation, so for you guys subscribe. Sorry for no new videos over the past week, but we back at it. Back to what I have to talk about today though. If you're an avid fan of Game of Thrones, there's a lot of the universe to delve into. I mean, obviously the main show, you also have the books, the House of Dragon spinoff, but we also have some future spinoffs, both sequels and prequels to the show. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, the Hedge Knight, the Sea Snake. There's 2 animated series that they might work on, and probably the most hyped spinoff, Snow, which I'm just gonna be honest is personally probably the one I'm most excited for, because the final season of Game of Thrones did us extremely dirty. It was crap, but one of the most interesting parts was the very end of the show when Jon came full circle in his journey and went back to the Wall. And I thought that it was a pretty interesting point to leave off at, considering, you know, who he was, like his bloodline, his lineage, and how much more influential and powerful he became since first going to the Wall. So hell yeah, a sequel following Jon Snow would be amazing. But with a heavy heart, an article recently released, and as stated, HBO's head of drama Francesca Orsi has cautioned there is no guarantee the show will ever make it to the finish line. And with that statement, I have 2 things to say. One, I have no clue what a head of drama even does, nor have I ever heard of it. I mean, you can call me names, you can call me clueless, which I obviously am in this instance, but what does a head of drama even do? Like, genuinely. I'm being so serious. Please comment below and inform me. I have no clue. But secondly, it's not new for HBO to cancel shows, and especially cancel spin-offs. They canceled Flea Bottom, which took place in the crappy slum area of King's Landing, and they canceled another show called Blood Moon, which was arguably probably one of the best Game of Thrones canceled spin-offs. This one was set like 8,000 years before the main show, and you know, it would cover the White Walkers in their early years, but after going over it and kind of comparing it to the main show, they just didn't think it would, you know, bring in enough people. It probably wouldn't hype up fans enough. Now, while Snow has not been formally canceled, coming out and stating to not get your hopes up does just that. My hopes are as low as they possibly can for this show. Like, I was extremely excited for this show, but knowing that there's a chance it won't come out just kind of breaks my heart. I want it to happen, especially since I personally was not a huge fan of House of Dragons, but still want more Games of Thrones content, but it just doesn't look great coming out with a statement like this. Orsi, who, like I mentioned before, was that head of drama or whatever that I don't understand, stated that the show is still in its very early stages, which usually just means like writing up the storyline, possibly scripts, maybe even looking for potential actors to fit the roles they need, and they're still working on getting this thing done. I'm not trying to like fearmonger or whatever and say that this is 1,000,000% getting shut down, but there's just no confirmation it'll happen. It's obvious by the spinoffs previously mentioned that HBO has no problem canceling shows that they don't think could work or simply don't want to work on. And with the current writer's strike happening in Hollywood, even if this show does go through, it would probably take forever to get it done because, you know, almost everything is being pushed back at this point, so it wouldn't surprise me if this show was as well. That said, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Do you want this Jon Snow spinoff to be pushed through, or do you think they should drop it and put their money elsewhere? Let's drop a like for all the non-Game of Thrones fans who stuck through this entire video. You guys are the real MVP. Hit that subscribe button for more commentary content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.